welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy recipe. It is a Copycat Panera Bread broccoli and cheese soup recipe. It only takes 10 ingredients, maybe less if you don't count salt and pepper. But anyways, let me go over the ingredients with you. So you need broccoli, frozen or fresh. I am using frozen. You need shredded carrots, or you can dice them finely. You need some chopped onion, chicken broth, cornstarch, salt, pepper, garlic powder. I am using granulated garlic because when I needed garlic powder, they didn't have it. And so I've been using this for quite some time. It's very similar. Velveta. And heavy cream, though you can also use half and half or milk. You can do a combination, that's up to you. I don't have quite enough heavy cream, so I'm going to use half heavy cream, half and half. So when I make this recipe here for you today, I'm actually going to be doubling it. And in the video instructions, I'm going to put the ingredients for a single batch. So first thing I need to start with is I'm going to put 2 pounds of this frozen broccoli inside my crock pot. So there is the 2 pounds of frozen broccoli, and to that I'm going to add the shredded carrots. That is about 4 cups of shredded carrots. And I'm also going to add 2 chopped onions. And now we're going to add to this it's going to be 4 pounds or 64 ounces of chicken broth, because this is a double batch. And into that chicken broth, while it's still room temperature here or just not hot, I'm going to whisk in a half a cup of cornstarch. So I'm going to mix that up, and then we will pour it in here to the crock pot. Okay, so here is the half a cup of cornstarch, and we're going to add the chicken broth in. Funny little story. When they first invented or came up with this chicken broth, that when you twist the cap, it takes off the seal. Well, I didn't realize that was what was going on. And all this chicken broth I kept opening had, like, the seal was torn, you know, just like that. And I'm like, what is going on? And I think I even threw some out because I thought it was bad. You know, it had been tampered with or something, and it was actually just a new design. I don't know if it said anything about it to begin with or not. It probably did, and I probably read it and eventually figured it out. But, you know, anyways, there you go. Funny story. So the cornstarch takes a little bit to get whisked together, but then once it does, it's very easy to incorporate in. Okay, so I have poured in the chicken broth and cornstarch mixture. Now I'm adding, this is a half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic, and just 2 pinches of salt and pepper. And now we're gonna just mix this all together. So here everything is mixed together. We've got the crock pot on low, and we're gonna leave it for 6 hours. All right, so 6 hours is up. Things are looking a little different there. And now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add in my 2 pounds of Velveta, which I've kind of chopped up a little bit. Doesn't need to be chopped up a whole lot. Mine is room temperature, so it's gonna melt pretty quickly. Just throw all that in there. And we're gonna add in the heavy cream and the half and half. So this is 1 cup of heavy cream. And as I mentioned earlier, I was going to use up what heavy cream I had and then switch to half and half, which I ended up with a smidgen more than a cup of heavy cream. And so the rest is going to be half and half. And pour that in. And we're going to give this a little stir. Now the temperature was on low for that 6 hours, and now we are going to put it on high for about 20 minutes for everything to get melted together here. And then I will bring you back. Okay, so that 20 minutes is up. You can see the cheese is kind of incorporating itself. We have a color change. I'm just gonna give this a stir. Make sure we get it all mixed in. You can see there's a piece there, but it's just kind of melting right up, and it's a perfect consistency. Now we're ready to serve it up. Here it is, all served up. Doesn't it look good? Yummy. If you wanted, less large chunks of broccoli in there, you could, and, other vegetable chunks, you could puree it a little bit with an immersion blender, but I'm not going to be doing that. So tonight, my family will be enjoying this with a salad and some homemade bread, which I'm going to pop in the oven now while this just kind of hangs out in the crock pot. I hope that you've enjoyed this recipe. Please check out my other recipes, and the information as far as ingredients will be in the description. Again, I did make a double batch myself. I'm going to post the ingredients as in a single batch, and if you want to make as much as I did, then you'll just want to double it. So I will talk to you all again soon, and I hope you have a great day.